But we do things so off code, and everything we do is so plantation minded. It's not even funny. You know, right when the day after the shooting in Charlotte, there was another video that came out because black folks started making videos and did all types of stuff. There was one young lady who made a video, and I'm going to play some of the video here. This shows you our mindset. Right, not even more than 24 hours after the people were shot, this female who runs this website called Beyond Black and White, where it's a black girl who tries to promote black women getting with white men and all this old stuff. Right after the Charlotte shooting, the massacre, this sister makes a video talking about, well, will this interfere with white men dating black women? Do you know how coonish and how much of a damn bedwench you some of this stuff, man, when I see this stuff, sometimes I just want to give up. Sometimes the bedwenching and the cooning, it kind of makes me want to throw in the towel every now and then. But when I see the kids, look at this video. I want y'all to see this. Now, this woman, she disabled the comments on her thing. She's up here with a scarf on her head, looking like she done hopped off a box of pancakes. Now, this is the mindset of black folks after the people ain't even buried yet. Black folks then got shot in the church, and this is your mindset.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Who Swirls, Chris Harrison from Beyond Black and White, coming at you with some serious commentary. There's been a lot of talk on the Beyond Black and White website, on our fan pages, about the recent events in Charleston, South Carolina, in which a 21-year-old complete maniac entered one of Charleston's most historic black churches and killed 9 people, 6 black women and 3 black men. And from all indicators that we see, it's really no question that this is a hate crime. And I'll get to a little bit more about how that impacts interracial relationships later on in just a second. So we're all trying to figure out why. Why did he do this? There are reports that Dylan, while shooting people, said, "You're raping our women. There's too many of you. You've got to go." Yet he killed 6 black women. And I'm scratching my head trying to figure out where the news reports of black women raping white women. I just am not seeing.
Let me pause it right here. Let me pause it right here for 1 minute. So she's scratching her head because they shot black women. Because she thought being a bedwench is going to save black women. If I be a bedwench and throw these black men under the bus, surely they'll spare us. Surely they will spare the bedwenches and the black women if we just suck enough white dick and throw these Negroes under the bus, these black men. They're going to spare us. Now that they're shooting black women, I'm scratching my head. Why? Because they put all of us in the same boat. They put all of us in the same boat. Let me continue.
I'm just not seeing that. But what I saw on the fan page was a lot of emotions and a lot of people making sweeping decisions. And, I understand that all of this is based in people just really feeling pain and feeling like they're not being understood. So I want to talk with the white men who are listening to me right now, who are involved in black women, whether you're married or you're seeing someone or you've got a girlfriend. I want you to look at this video before you talk to her about what happened at Charleston today, and it just may save your relationship. Now, I don't know how much all of you know about the civil rights movement and Black American history, but this event has special significance to us in the Black community. What this man did has symbolic significance. Back during the civil rights.
Now look at what she just said. First, I don't know too much about Black history, but this situation has symbolic significance. I don't know what it is. So now she's trying. Now that the war is on, they're attacking Black women. Now they want to kind of jump over here on the Black side a little bit for protection. You understand now? Whenever the Negro Bedwenches, whenever they get under fire, all of a sudden they want to kind of mosey on over to the Black side a little bit. Y'all remember the Negro Bedwench out here in L.A.? With her white boyfriend, he's out there fingering her in a car and all this old shit, and then the cops came. Like, hey, what are you doing? Somebody called the police on you. What you doing? Oh, because I'm Black. Now she want to play the Black role. So when shit gets hot on them, now they want to ease on over to the Black side a little bit, just long enough to get protected so they can go run back to white daddy.
Movement. Hate groups like the KKK would bomb churches, kill little girls going to churches, bomb houses. Basically, it was to send a message that where you think you're safe, you're not. Where you think you can find peace, you won't. Where you think you are sheltered and protected, you are not. That is the message that white supremacists and white terrorists were trying to communicate during the civil rights era. So what we see that happened yesterday is reminiscent of what happened during those times. So what you may be sensing from many Black women who are outraged by this, rightfully, is a visceral reaction based on that historic knowledge that this is what people did to instill terror in our people. So when you come into the situation and you minimize it by saying, well, we don't have all the facts yet, or what, all crime is a hate crime, and this isn't about race, this is about a crazy person who did an act of terror. All of that is really assholey behavior. I'm just gonna be honest.
Did y'all hear? So basically, just really listen to what she's saying. Just listen to what she's saying. She's basically saying, okay, white supremacists that I'm sitting up here having sex with, could you be a little more sensitive about being a white racist while I'm having sex with you? Can you be a little more sensitive? Because you're laying up with a damn white supremacist, but now you want them to be a little more sensitive about their white supremacy. Now you want them to be a little more sensitive about being a white supremacist towards you. Now that some sisters then got shot, you want them to not be so assholey about their white supremacy.
That is the reaction of a total unempathetic jerk. I don't care what color you are. And this is why it's important to have some sort of cultural understanding of the people that you're dating, so that you don't walk into situations where you're saying dumb stuff, ignorant things, because you have
No, sweetie, they're not dumb and ignorant. They mean what they say. Sweetie, if you're listening, they're not dumb and ignorant. When they say all that, we need to see the facts and they deserve it. No. They're speaking from the heart. You think because they got your black coochie in their mouth that they somehow transcended race, and they did not. You're the bedwench. See, they didn't downgrade to your level. You dig? And you didn't upgrade to theirs. They still have a slave bedwench mentality with you, and they keep their white supremacist views. And y'all sit up here trying to convince your white daddies to not have a white supremacist mindset towards you, and they still have it. It ain't about you trying to teach them to not be ignorant. They're speaking from the heart. This is why I go in on these Negro bedwenches. They're embarrassing, man. They're embarrassing, dude. That's why no love or respect for them. Their whole thing right now is trying to get the people they're bedwenching for to just be a little. Don't be so cold and don't be so ignorant with your racism. It hurts my feelings. Well, that's what being a bedwench is about.
Reference. So, white guys, if to approach the issue in Charleston and to minimize it or to dismiss it as not racism or try to debate about the reasons or the level of evil this was, is not going to get your girlfriend to want you to sleep next to her tonight, or your wife to sleep next to you tonight. She's going to be mad as hell at you, and I can understand why, because you're not making the effort to understand the historical significance of why the shooting.
I'm done. I'm done. That's it. I can't play. This is kind of a long thing. I can't play no more, man. If you're too racist, I'm not going to have sex with you at night. For this night. Now tomorrow I will, but if you're too racist, white daddy, that's not going to want to make me. No, she didn't say she wouldn't do it, by the way. Listen to the wording. Listen to the wording. It's not going to want to make me want to. I'll still do it, but I ain't going to want to do it because I'm a bedwench. I ain't really got a choice. But that's not going to really want me. I'm not going to be into it. White daddy, if you're racist and mean to me, I'm not gonna moan with your white cock in my mouth. I'm not gonna moan when I do it. I'm not gonna cuff your balls like I used to. So if you're mean, I'm just not gonna be into it. I'm not gonna wanna be there. Fuck. But I saw this, man. Because the day of the shooting, man. The next day, because I was doing international press. I mean, I'm just going in on white supremacy. I'm just giving white supremacy the business. And when I see this type of shit, I'm like, God damn. It's like when you're out here fighting, you're getting it in, and you see coons and bedwenches working behind the scenes against your efforts of progress. It's like we gotta do something about the coons and the bedwenches, man. That's why we gotta empower ourselves, man. You got people whose bodies are still warm from getting murdered, and people's first instinct is to really convince their white supremacist mates to not be so racist around them. Forget about empowering yourself. White daddy, can you not be so insensitive with your racism? I know you're a racist, but can you not be so insensitive? Ah, damn, man. The Negro bedwench mentality is real. The Negro bedwench mentality is real, man. That woman right there ain't got nothing to do with black women at all. She does not represent black women whatsoever. Thankfully, most black women got way more sense than that. That woman does not represent the black female collective. The Negro bedwench will slit your throat as a black woman. They hate other black women. My God, the Negro bedwench, man. Now y'all see why I go in on them, dude. They're dangerous. They are dangerous. Them and the coons are neck and neck with their danger.